Greetings, history seekers. Today we face the epic wrath of nature that erased an ancient town. Imagine a thriving paradise of wealth, swallowed by a cloud of burning ash and total darkness. Men and women were frozen in deep pain, screaming silently as the sky rained down volcanic fire. What was it like to face the final moments of Pompeii before it vanished from the ancient world? Let us travel back in time to the year 79 to witness the fall of Rome's great jewel. It is the afternoon of August 24th. The bright sun is suddenly choked by thick black clouds. A massive pillar of smoke rises from the earth, blocking out the light of the Mediterranean. According to ancient records, the sky turned darker than the deepest night in a matter of minutes. A deadly rain of red-hot pumice stones begins to fall, smashing hard into the marble roofs above. The air grows thick with poisonous sulfur fumes, making it hard to breathe for the panicked citizens. The wealthy nobles of the city run through the streets, seeking shelter from the burning rain. Beautiful white togas are torn and stained with dark mud as the proud elite fall to their knees. Mothers pull their crying children close to their chests, using simple cloth to block the toxic dust. Even the strongest gladiators are helpless, swinging their heavy swords blindly at the falling ash. The great Roman architecture begins to crumble under the extreme weight of the volcanic rocks. Statues of mighty gods fall from their pedestals, shattering into pieces on the covered ground. People who seek safety inside their homes are trapped forever as doors and roofs collapse completely. The roaring sound of the angry mountain drowns out the desperate cries of the dying population. Total chaos rules the dark streets, as human survival instincts replace all social order and law. Slaves and their wealthy masters perish side by side, united by the cruel judgment of Mother Nature. There is no escape from this apocalyptic nightmare, as the deadly blanket covers the whole town. Historians believe many perished instantly from the intense heat before the ash buried their bodies. Every breath draws sharp glass and toxic gas into their lungs, burning them slowly from the inside out. The once glorious city of Pompeii is swallowed alive by the unstoppable forces of the earth. If the sky rained pure fire upon your hometown, would you flee into the dark or hide behind stone walls? The tragic reality of this disaster is that almost no one understood what was truly happening. They simply believed the gods were deeply furious, punishing them for their unknown earthly sins. But this horrific destruction did not happen to a cursed wasteland, but to a glorious paradise. Let us step back from this dark abyss and return to the days when Pompeii was a shining jewel. Just a few days before the fiery doom, the Mediterranean sun shines brightly over the peaceful bay. Pompeii is the ultimate resort destination for the richest elites of the mighty Roman Empire. The bustling Central Forum is filled with politicians, merchants, and citizens enjoying the day. Fresh, cool water flows freely from the public fountains, brought in by advanced Roman aqueducts. Wealthy nobles recline on comfortable couches in their grand villas, drinking fine imported wine. Beautiful frescoes of nature and mythology decorate the walls of every expensive private home. Slaves work tirelessly to serve exotic foods, ensuring the upper class lives in total luxury. The sounds of joyous laughter and beautiful music echo through the marble halls of the great mansions. In the grand amphitheater, muscular gladiators train under the hot sun for the coming games. Their polished bronze armor gleams, representing the supreme military spirit of the Roman people. The local markets are packed with fresh fish, olive oil, and the famous fermented fish sauce. Silver coins change hands quickly as the thriving economy brings massive wealth to the vibrant city. Everything seems perfectly stable, deeply protected by the massive power of the mighty Roman gods. Looming quietly in the background is the majestic Mount Vesuvius, covered in rich green vineyards. For hundreds of years, this beautiful green mountain has provided fertile soil for the local farmers. No one in the entire Roman Empire knows that this peaceful hill is actually a sleeping monster. They have no word for volcano in their Latin language, completely unaware of the hidden danger. The people of Pompeii believe they have conquered nature, building a lasting empire of stone and law. But Mother Nature is never truly conquered, and she soon begins to send her terrifying warnings. Ancient records state that the earth began to shake gently a few days before the deadly eruption.
I have never seen the sun so yellow.
Small tremors ripple through the cobblestone streets, causing tiny cracks in the beautiful marble walls. The wealthy patricians merely frown in annoyance, ordering their slaves to quickly repair the damage. Suddenly, the deep public wells and local streams mysteriously dry up without any logical reason. The underground magma chamber is expanding rapidly, pushing the vital groundwater away from the town. Animals sense the shifting vibrations of the earth long before the proud humans can feel the danger. Guard dogs bark violently at the empty air, pulling desperately at their heavy iron chains in fear. Flocks of birds abandon the coastal city entirely, flying away from the silent, looming mountain peak. Yet, the arrogant leaders of Pompeii ignore these clear signs, focusing only on their daily profits. They assume these minor earthquakes are just normal events in the active Mediterranean region. When nature gives us clear warnings of a deadly doom, why do we humans choose to ignore them until the end? This fatal flaw in human psychology sealed the tragic fate of tens of thousands of innocent souls. The final morning arrives with an unusual heavy heat that suffocates the coastal Roman city. The sky takes on a strange yellowish tint, making the grand temples look pale and strangely lifeless. Citizens gather nervously in the central squares, whispering about the continuous shaking of the ground. Some wise elders suggest leaving the city immediately, but their fearful words are quickly dismissed. The local politicians urge everyone to remain calm, preparing to offer sacrifices to Jupiter. But no amount of prayers or animal sacrifices can stop the geological pressure building deep below. At roughly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the top of Mount Vesuvius finally blows itself apart. A deafening explosion rips through the quiet air, shattering the false peace of the Roman Empire. A massive column of superheated ash and rock shoots incredibly high into the upper stratosphere. The famous writer Pliny the Younger described it looking exactly like a giant dark pine tree. The sheer force of the terrifying blast is thousands of times stronger than an atomic bomb explosion. Day instantly turns into the darkest night as the thick ash cloud completely blocks the shining sun. The terrifying nightmare we witnessed at the beginning of our story has officially become a reality. Millions of tons of volcanic debris rain down upon Pompeii, burying the streets in toxic gray dust. The frantic citizens realize their terrible mistake too late, trapped within their own beautiful city. Those who try to escape by the sea find the dark water boiling angrily, pushing their small boats back. The harbor is completely choked with floating pumice stones, sealing off the only viable escape route. As the long night progresses, the towering column of ash above the volcano begins to slowly collapse. This triggers the most deadly phase of the disaster, known to modern science as the pyroclastic flow. A terrifying avalanche of burning gas and toxic rock rushes down the mountain at incredible speed. Reaching temperatures of hundreds of degrees, the fiery wave instantly incinerates anything in its path. The massive pyroclastic flow of superheated gas washes over the city walls with deadly speed. There is no time to scream, no time to react, as the blistering heat instantly vaporizes mortal forms. The vital essence of the fallen is extinguished in a fraction of a terrifying second. In an instant, the remaining population of Pompeii is wiped out, ending the long hours of suffering. The grand villas, the bustling markets, and the fighting arenas are buried deep beneath the burning earth. When the deadly storm finally passes, a profound and heavy silence covers the once vibrant landscape. Pompeii is completely erased from the map, lost beneath a thick blanket of hardened gray volcanic rock. The magnificent jewel of the Roman Empire becomes a forgotten tomb hidden from the eyes of the world. For nearly 2,000 years, the city slept quietly in the dark, preserving its final tragic moments. When modern archaeologists finally uncovered the site, they found haunting empty spaces in the solid ash. By pouring liquid plaster into these hidden cavities, they recreated the exact poses of the fallen. These horrifying ash-cast statues reveal the raw human emotion of people facing absolute destruction. We see mothers shielding their young babies and strong grown men curled up in defensive fear. Their pain is frozen in time, serving as a powerful monument to the fragility of our mortal lives. Pompeii teaches us that no amount of wealth or political power can negotiate with the Earth's deep core. The Roman civilization thought they ruled the known world, but Vesuvius proved they were merely guests. Every shattered column and petrified body tells a story of extreme arrogance meeting ultimate power. We stare into the face of these ancient stone victims, and we clearly see our own human vulnerability. The tragedy of Pompeii remains one of the most sobering lessons preserved in the archives of history. This tragic eruption wasn't the last time a mighty city fell to volcanic fire. It stands as a silent warning for every great civilization that follows. Mother Nature always holds the ultimate authority over human construction and law. Even today, the mighty Vesuvius quietly watches over modern Naples. Millions of people now live in the direct shadow of this sleeping volcanic giant. Will humanity repeat the exact same arrogant mistakes of the ancient elites? Or will we finally learn to respect the terrifying warnings of the trembling earth? We gaze upon the petrified faces of Pompeii, hoping to understand their deep sorrow. The ashes preserved their tragedy, ensuring their stories will never be truly lost. They became immortal statues of grief, caught in a devastating storm of burning rock. The world lost a magnificent cultural treasure, but gained a priceless historical lesson. Yet Pompeii is not the only glorious paradise swallowed entirely by Mother Earth. Long before the Roman era, an ancient Greek island faced a similar deadly doom. The beautiful island of Thera was violently torn asunder by the boiling sea. A volcanic eruption so massive that it permanently changed the Mediterranean. Some modern scholars believe that this ancient Greek disaster inspired the legend of Atlantis. History constantly repeats its brutal cycles, swallowing proud empires in fire and water. Pompeii reminds us that human arrogance means nothing against nature's brutal, raw power. Could they have survived if they understood the warnings? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you loved this tragic journey into the past, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.